Hi there. I'm going to recommend a Christmas movie that, for some reason, never makes it onto those most popular holiday films lists. And honestly, I don't get it. Because Batman Returns from 1992 is a perfect Christmas movie. In some ways. Sure, it's got the brooding hero, two nasty villains, and a whip-cracking Catwoman. But Christmas runs all the way through Batman Returns, from start to finish. Tim Burton had already directed Batman in 1989, with Jack Nicholson as the Joker and Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale. And that movie really took over the world. So it wasn't exactly a surprise when Burton was brought back to direct the sequel, with Michael Keaton once again donning the black suit to fight crime as Batman. But this time, in Batman Returns, Tim Burton's fingerprints are more obvious, and they are everywhere. He co-produced the movie, which he didn't do the first time, and the result is darker, more gothic, but at the same time, it looks a lot like Christmas, and it's snowing like crazy. Huge white snowflakes fall over Gotham City, and Burton has said in interviews that he's fascinated by Christmas because it interrupts everyday life. Suddenly everything looks different. People act different. There are new colors and decorations, and songs about togetherness fill the air. Burton has also said that as a kid, he often felt like an outsider, and that the idea of Christmas, with all its glitter and warmth, had a special pull on him. Maybe that's why Batman Returns is covered in Christmas trees, presents, and probably the biggest Christmas gift ever seen on film. But before we get to the Christmas stuff, let's take a quick look at what Batman Returns is actually about. The movie opens with the birth of the Penguin, or Oswald Cobblepot, as he's called. We don't get to see him as a baby, but we know immediately that this is a child who's not going to have it easy. As an adult, he's played by Danny DeVito. In that haunting opening scene, his parents abandon him in the sewers, and his basket drifts off into the darkness. The opening credits roll. It's grim, it's beautiful, it's pure Tim Burton. 33 years later, the corrupt businessman Max Schreck, played by Christopher Walken, practically owns Gotham City. On the surface, he seems like a man of the people, but underneath, he's pure greed in human form. His nervous secretary, Selina Kyle, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, accidentally overhears too much, and Max tries to silence her for good. But instead, he creates Catwoman. And let's pause right there. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. Come on. The first time I saw her in that black shiny suit, I thought, no one will ever top this performance. Ever. And I think I was right. Sure, others have tried, and some have done great work. But Pfeiffer's Catwoman in Batman Returns was an instant classic. There were a lot of big names considered for the role. Cher, Susan Sarandon, Madonna, Annette Bening, Sean Young. But Pfeiffer was just perfect. Where were we? Oh, right, the story. So, Catwoman starts making trouble in Gotham. But so does the Penguin, who's tired of living as an outcast underground. He blackmails Max Schreck into helping him rise to power, literally. But what's his real plan? And right in the middle of all this, Batman himself, trying to stop Max Schreck and the Penguin while falling for Catwoman, or maybe for Selina Kyle. It's complicated. And that's what makes Batman Returns so fascinating. Especially when it comes to the Christmas part. You already know it, but Christmas is all about togetherness and family. But none of these characters have that. Batman and the Penguin are both orphans. And Selina Kyle, she's single and alone, and her mother only shows up on her answering machine. Even when she becomes Catwoman, she works solo. Claw first, questions later. There's nothing family about any of them, but Christmas keeps rolling on. And we all know the saying around Christmas. It's better to give than to receive. Max Schreck is called Gotham's own Santa Claus when he throws gift into the crowd, but it's really just hiding how selfish and cruel he is. That kind of manipulation has nothing to do with the true spirit of Christmas. And of course, Christmas is about the birth of Jesus Christ. And there's actually a biblical thread in Batman Returns. When the Penguin threatens to kidnap and kill every firstborn son in Gotham, it mirrors the story in the Bible of Pharaoh, who gave the same order. And just like baby Moses, who escaped death, the Penguin was once sent away in a basket, floating on water. So, Batman Returns isn't your typical Christmas movie, but the spirit of Christmas still shines through, a reminder of something pure and human in the middle of all the darkness. And yes, would I want to open the biggest Christmas present ever shown on film? Absolutely. Merry Christmas.